Good morning.
Good
This is
morning.
Danny
And
Williams.
Lucas
I don't
Tyndale.
know what I was talking to because the mic's all the way over here. We are back with another episode of Chattin Live. We got some guests coming on today. We got the men of Walking with a Purpose coming on today. We got some Black college stuff to talk about today. We got the Black College Hall of Fame Classic getting ready to happen here in Canton, Ohio, at the end of the month, August 31st. So we got a lot to talk about.
Yes,
How you feeling this
exciting. I'm
morning?
feeling great and excited to see Ron and Tony today. They just put on an youth extravaganza for
Yes.
anybody who was there. It's awesome. Anybody who missed it, it's okay. Still chances to support our youth, but shout out to them at Walking with a Purpose and all that they're doing. And it's more than Ron and Tony, and I'm sure
Yeah.
can speak to that today. And Adrian and just the other guys and other gals and Brandon and all these other people who are involved. So shout out to all of them.
Yeah, it takes a team, especially for stuff like this. I mean, the extravaganza had all kinds of vendors and all kinds of just help. People passing
Yeah.
out food, people passing out this and towels and rags and waters and whatever you needed. So
Yeah.
shout out to all of them. Shout out to our sponsors for helping make this show possible. We love our sponsors. We really have, a connection with all of them. Every last one of them, we know personally. We have conversations with them. We strategize business plans with them.
That is true.
We offer creative support to them.
That's
We
true.
aren't just, putting the logos on our show and saying they sponsor us. They know we really have a connection with them. So shout out to Two Scoops and Beauty Spot. They are owned by the same person. Our guy Dave Beck, who we really, really, really have grown a strong connection with. We love him. But he's such a good and nice guy.
Yeah.
Like I said, owns Two Scoops, and he has taken over ownership for the Beauty Spot, which was previously known as C&J. So if you're familiar with C&J's, the Beauty Spot is
C&J.
what it is, right?
That's
But
what it
it's
is.
New name, new branding, so you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Our people over at CSE, they are our CSE chat sponsor. So whenever we talk to the chat, it is sponsored by CSE. So we'll say something like the CSE chat, anything like that. But CSE does so much for the community.
They're the sponsor of Faith, Family, and Football event, which they've been sponsoring that. I think the Good Feet stories as well, probably, but they've been doing it for many years. And even through questions, even through changes in people's philosophy of DEI and all of that, talking to the leaders at CSC, they're like, we ain't stopping. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're in support of this community and people of all races, all colors, all creeds. Shout out to them.
Right. All right, and also shout out to Mentor Stark. We have a Mentor Stark moment that we not going to play one this week, but they are a sponsor of our community spotlight segment. I don't know what's happening, but it's making me so crazy. Like I'm about to have a seizure.
I'm
like, what?
It's
is
hilarious.
going on?
Our production is going a little weird. There's
Yeah.
a little technical difficulty that you guys can't see, but we can. So it's hilarious because I was
I'm
going
like,
through the same thing. I was like tweaking, like,
What's happening? I'm like, am I glitching? Like,
I think no,
I don't know.
I didn't even notice anything. Were you having it? No,
Yeah, I was
it's
glitching.
going down.
Our girl Crystal Dawson Johnson is in the chat.
What's up?
And
What's
listen,
up?
we are rocking some Chattin Live, Lucas Live media hats. And Anomaly is one of our sponsors, and this is what we get to do. We get to rock some cute Lucas Live,
Cute?
Chattin Live gear. Yes, real cute,
Cute?
real cute.
I don't
I
try
got
to.
a fanny pack. I got a tote bag. I got shirts. I got all kinds of stuff.
She placed the order. I got a T-shirt. No, I'm just playing. No, I got some
He
great
got-
stuff.
he got
I
a
got
tank
hats,
top,
polo
he
shirts.
got
I
a
got
sweat rag,
I
he
got
got all
sweat.
kinds
Them
of
sweat
stuff.
rags. Let me tell you something. I had the sweat rag on my shoulder last week to represent it.
Uh-huh.
It was like having air conditioning. I was at the thing last week and it was so hot.
Yeah.
But I never, I'd be sweating. I
Yeah.
never felt like I was too sweaty, too whatever. Them things was not just, sometimes you get things with your logo on it and it's just something with your logo on it, but it's not as nice. The pin ain't that nice. The bag ain't that nice. That was a nice rag.
Crystal
Like, that is
finds
nice.
some really quality stuff. So
Yeah.
I was not surprised when we had the best of the best.
Yes.
But shout out to Anomaly, you guys. She has a store over on Cromer and 30th Street, I think it is. In that plaza where the Giant Eagle is at, where like the pet supply store is at.
And what
where it
else,
used to
Danny?
be- and it used to be Cricket in there.
It used to be her favorite mobile store,
I never even
Cricket.
had a Cricket
Yes,
phone.
you did.
I had never had.
You was a Cricket customer. You're loyal.
Whatever.
You about to buy it back and bring it back. Cricket and Blockbuster.
But shout
Coming
out
back.
to Anomaly. Shout out to Jessica, Danielle, Nell. Shout out to the True Body Company. I got a funny story to tell y'all about the True Body Company. And United Boxing Club, Marquise over there. What you gonna do? What you about to do?
I was thinking, you know how sometimes I sound louder on the thing? I was about to push your mic closer because I'm like, I'm going to sound all crisp. And she going to be like, why you sound all good? And I'm like, because I do, you know.
Listen.
But yeah, shout out to Marquise at United Boxing Club. You were saying, sorry,
Yeah.
shout out to him. And you guys check that out. Men's classes, women's classes, kids classes.
Yes. Listen,
all of that.
Share the broadcast. We are going to share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Let everybody know that Walking with a Purpose is coming on to talk about the youth extravaganza, the talent show that we just hosted, that they just had at Centennial Plaza. There was one lucky winner, and he walked away with $500.
Not $5.
No,
not $50.
Right in time for school to start. So
Man.
that is love, y'all. That is love.
We should have that young man on. See
We
if he could
shoulda.
take us to lunch or something.
Yeah. Don't take that man's school money.
Why you say school money?
'cause
Maybe
it's
he
for
want to buy.
school.
It ain't gotta be.
It's
Maybe
for
he want to
school.
buy
It's for
himself some
school.
more Michael
But
Jackson stuff.
take a look at some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back. And we're gonna kick off Coffee Ketchup.
I can't change the scenes.
Yikes!
Oh,
That's what this is.
All right,
all right.
what's happening?
All right, can you change? All right, we're okay. We have
Okay.
a scene dilemma, so we're gonna figure that out. So if you hit, let's see here, we're gonna talk through this here, live talk through it. So if you hit on the, there's a little button that has a little magic wand. I think is that the scene one. Can you see that?
I had it on preview mode.
Oh, go back to live. Try that.
Can't without this.
Oh, okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies
All right,
and gentlemen.
Danny, you're
All
gonna
right,
talk
I'm
us through it. You hold it down.
All right,
I got it.
so we are having some technical difficulties, but that's okay. So I want to tell y'all this story yesterday. Yesterday, I ordered some tacos from El Capurro, I think is what it's called, right? And you know, I don't know. I'm getting older, so it's like, you know, when you go to the store and like somebody knows you, like, you know, that's your store you always go to. So when you go in, it's like, oh, what's up? So I only called to order my tacos. So I called, and at first she was sounding like she didn't know who I was, so I was a little offended. Like, girl, you don't know it's Danny? Like, I'm like, it's me. But she didn't sound like she knew who I was, so I just ordered my tacos. And then before we hung up, she said, oh, wait, I got a question. And I was like, what's up? And she was like, how can I get one of your totes? And I was like, I'm ordering tacos. I said, what are my totes? Like, what are you talking about? And I was looking at my Chattin Live tote that I got from Lucas Live Media, from Anomaly, and she was not talking about that tote. She was talking about my True Body tote from the True Body Company. And I was looking at my phone like, how do you even know that? And I was looking at Lucas like, how does she know that I do True Body? I don't know. Maybe when I call or use my credit card, I don't even know. But she knows that Danny is the owner of True Body. I thought that was so cool. So I gave her my website, and she's going to be ordering a tote. And you could, too. So my totes say, be you, they'll adjust. And that's just letting y'all know to stay true to yourself, no matter what the societal view of that is. There's always someone talking about what you should do, how you should do it, who you should be, how you should be. And I just feel like, do you, boo-boo. Like, do you. And, you know, don't care about what anybody else thinks, period. Okay? All right. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Jalen. Good morning, Crystal. We're having some technical difficulties in the back right now. That's why it's just me looking real lonesome over here. Yeah, right? You know? Yeah, he's looking real like I have nobody over here. But it's okay. How would y'all feel if I just held the show down by myself? Like, we don't even need Lucas. Like, it could be Danny Live Media. What y'all feel about that? Y'all feel about that? Danny Live Media? We're going to do that. But I am really excited for the show. I'm excited that Walking with a Purpose will be on. We've had them on the show before. Jennifer said, yes, do you, friend or family? Or, yeah, period. Yes. My girl is getting out here. Yes, stay true to you. Hey, Mom. Good morning. Good morning. Jennifer, how you doing, girl? You've been having a ball this summer. I'm like, my girl is everywhere. But yeah, so Walking with a Purpose, I love what they do for and in the community. They came out and hit the ground running when they launched. I think, I got the shirt on today, 2023. So it's been almost roughly like a good 2 years. See, Jalen, DLL, Danny Live, they loving it. Danny Live Media, thank you guys. I'm sorry, they're telling me to do things on live. What you need me to do? All right, here you go. DLL, you got this. I'm holding it down, you guys. It's just me on the show. Which I want to talk about. Matter of fact, this is Chatting Live. Give me a topic, and we're just gonna freestyle. What we gonna talk about, y'all? Because I don't want to get into my show flow without my scenes and without everything going on. So we can just, we can just talk. We can just talk. What's on your mind? What's a question that you've always wanted to ask me? I don't know. What y'all want to ask me? Let's chat. She said, I'm doing me. I love it. I think I'm really enjoying getting older because I found so much peace with getting older. And the other day, matter of fact, I'm gonna just rant real quick. The other day I was sitting here thinking, and I was gonna make like a Facebook post. You know how you just like have these thoughts, and you want to make, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like, you make a post or like make a tweet or do a little something because you have this thought. But I was over here thinking, like, so many people, we sit here and we pray about the things that we want and the things that we want to do, right? And I was just saying to Lucas, like, people will pray about wanting something, let's say, like, as a hairstylist, you want more clients, right? I want more clients, I want this, I want that. But as soon as they start getting them clients, guess what they start doing? Complaining about having too much work, having too much clients, having too much this. So we complain about our plate being full when we've prayed to eat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we pray for these things, and when these things come to us, it's too much. Did we just go off? No, you didn't. Okay. My screen went black. I didn't know if I went out or not, but just saying. So I think, I don't know. That's just been my thought. I see a lot of people, talking about wanting this, wanting more, whatever. But then when they get it, they're complaining about it. So I don't know. So Lucas, who? Danny running things. James knows. Jennifer said, wake up, immediately be grateful for what you have. Pray to be prepared for what's next. Yes. And then, you know what? My guys is in the lobby, walking with a purpose. They don't even know the struggles we have going on right now over here. I got a blanket on my lap. I don't even need it no more because they got me hot. They got me over here on the show by myself. Over here like, what else do I talk about? Complaining about your Jalen, thank you. Complaining about your prayers being answered. What? Like, if the goal was to eat, quit complaining about your plate being full. That's all I'm saying. Like, we can't. And then I was also thinking about, like, all right, so they're telling me that we might have to restart the show because we are having technical difficulties. You guys can't see what I see, but there's a big yellow block on our TV. So, listen, good morning, Grandma. Hang on, guys. Good morning, Grandma. Good morning, Marcus Bentley. We have to be prepared to make room for the miracles you pray for. We out here Danny Live is in full effect. Crystal, I'm going to need you to make some new hats that say Danny Live. All right, listen. We unfortunately have to come right back because Lucas's computers aren't working. So we will be right back. Please hop back on, okay? All right, we'll be right back.